One of the great things about Delaware being a small state is that we do tend to know each other, and we do tend to look out for our neighbors. And when we have folks who are down on their luck or are having a difficult time, we're much more likely to know them and to be willing to step in to give them a hand back up again. So I think that's a great thing about our state, and I think it's really reflected in the work that United Way does.
Well, in this background, we hear kids playing in the playground, and they should be safe. Our seniors should be safe. They should feel comfortable walking in their neighborhoods. They should feel comfortable enjoying the parks.
The great thing about Delaware is that we're all neighbors and we're all connected in so many powerful ways. And the United Way of Delaware helps us stay connected by giving us opportunities to volunteer, to work together, play together.
So it's hard to make a difference by yourself in your community. Resources are essential, collaborations are essential, connecting is essential.
So people do want to make a difference, but I think oftentimes they're not sure just how.
When you have a similar mission, you have to understand that we are in this together. So we have to come together and support each other.
And one of the things that I've discovered very early on was that United Way gets into the trenches. They make contact.
United Way listens, and they're that ear.
Regardless of who you are, regardless of where you come from, each and every one of us has within us the power to make a difference.
We now have 6 affinity groups. These are groups representing different facets and parts of the community. Through these groups and through the diverse membership that we have, we're really staying current, we're keeping things relevant, we're keeping things fresh. We're not out there to really espouse our organizational view. It's really to project, to amplify that community voice.
The Women's Leadership Council is involved in so many exciting things, including a statewide women's mentoring program, the first of its kind.
Women in Action is an organization made up of women who support each other.
Having a mentor has been great. It definitely helped me to blossom as a professional and also just as a person in general. Having all of these strong women around me really helped to encourage me to be a strong woman as well.
You heard it said that it takes a village to raise a child.
And I like that concept because there is no one agency, no one individual who can fix these issues that we're dealing with.
That child is my child, right? That brother over there is my brother. And for me, Revive the Village is all about that.
We have spent a lot of time and energy focused on trying to rehabilitate men who are returning from incarceration.
We do need to focus on black males in a way that we've never focused on before.
When we can bring more men back, we think we can have safer communities, we think we can have healthier families.
The LGBT community, especially LGBT youth, don't have resources available to them. You know, it was a very taboo subject for a very, very long time, and it still is in a lot of places in the country.
Everyone's different. Everyone can be different. It's not wrong to be different.
It gives them a place where they can go. It's a safe haven. They can talk to kids just like them, and they get a support system in place.
It gave me a much better outlook, seeing if they're happy in their future, I can be happy in my future.
Students bring a lot to the table. They bring their energy, they bring their optimism, they bring their fresh ideas, they bring their youth. So they'll think outside the box and be willing to put the muscle and the work behind to do it.
So when you have people from different ages and different backgrounds, there's a lot of ideas you bring together.
That can be very empowering as a college student to be able to do that and be able to really affect positive social change.
Latinos Unidos is a group of professionals that come together, as the name says, Latinos Unidos, United, to really understand who we are here in Delaware and how we can support each other.
We're coming together to generally create a united voice, not just a loud voice, but a voice with purpose, a voice that speaks for the people entirely.
Right now, as the growing affinity group, we're just noticing a lot of gaps within the Hispanic population.
And in Delaware especially, we need to do a better job in really linking Latinos to services, educating them where they can find those resources.
Young professionals maybe feel a little disconnected, and they know they want to join things, they want to be involved, but maybe not exactly how to do that or what groups to do.
Young United Professionals is a group that reaches out to young professionals in our community to harness volunteering, professional development, and networking.
Most young professionals have other things to offer, like ideas and volunteer hours and connections and social media contacts.
We have the energy, we have the gumption, the aggressiveness.
Doing things and not just talking about how to do things.
Improve our community, my neighbors.
This is just yet another vehicle which United Way can fulfill that mission.
One thing that Andrew's always told me was to pay it forward, to do things for other people.
The more people are working together, the greater the impact will be.
Pulling together all of the right players, right? All of the people who are like-minded, institutions that are like-minded.
It's about engaging people, helping to align their personal interests and passions with the needs of the community.
United Way is the umbrella that we can all come together under.
We put aside our own agenda and keep the community at the heart of what we say and what we do.
And really have the mission in mind.
When you have people who are dedicated and try to make a change, you make things happen.
If we can help out just one kid, then pulling all these people together, we've done the right thing.
I believe in each and every one of us, there's something that we have of value.
Just seeing the passion that everybody had to make that difference really just brought me on board and wanting to be a part of that.
We can be the change that we want to see.
I found that I'm able to connect with so many different people and make that impact. To me, that's the Delaware Way, that's the United Way.
This is the Delaware Way.
Esta es la forma aquí en Delaware.
This is the Delaware Way, and this
is the United Way.